Good morning, I'm Ashley Garcia and welcome to the Veterans Memorial webcast. Today we have Victoria Salazar with the local news, Alexandra Salcedo with the national news, and Olivia Sanchez with the sports of the week. Let's get started with Victoria Salazar and our local news.
Thank you, Ashley. According to Laura Martinez, Cameron County Judge Eddie Trevino Jr. has announced a temporary closing of 3 county beach access areas. Effective at 5 p.m. today, County Beach Access number 5, 6, and Boca Chica Beach will be temporarily closed until further notice. Trevino said that county beaches are being closed to vehicular traffic due to the predictions of high tides, which will make for undrivable conditions. So the rest of the county beach access areas, including Isla Blanca County Park and Andy Bowie Park on South Padre Island, will remain open until further notice. This concludes our local news. Now back to Ashley.
Thank you, Victoria. And now with Alexandra with our national news.
Thank you, Ashley. According to Washington Times, U.S. to pay up $15 million for information on oil smuggling by Iran military. Wednesday, September 4th, 2019, the Trump administration announced Wednesday the U.S. government will pay up $15 million in reward money to anyone offering information on leading to the disruption of financial operations of the Iran Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps (IRGC) and its elite Quad forces. While he acknowledged this problem, it marks the first time U.S. officials have offered a reward for information to disrupt a foreign government financial operations. According to Mr. Hook, the step is necessary because of the IRGC operates more like a terrorist organization than it does a government. The IRGC trains, funds, and equips proxy organizations across the Middle East, he said. Iran wants these groups to extend the borders of the regime revolution. We are using every available diplomatic and economic tool to disrupt these operations. Wednesday's announcement came a day after the administration leveled sanctions against Iran's space agency for the first time, asserting that the agency is developing ballistic missiles in defiance of the UN. This concludes our national webcast report. Now back to you, Ashley.
Thank you, Alexandra. And now Olivia with sports.
Thank you, Ashley. And according to CBS Sports staff, Bears vs. Packers odds predictions. NFL kickoff game 2019 picks from program expert who's 24-4 on Green Bay Packers. The defending Super Bowl champion typically hosts the NFL kickoff game on Thursday night, but this year the 100th season of the league is also the 100th season of the Chicago Bears football team. As a result, one of the league's storied rivalries takes center stage as the Chicago Bears host the Green Bay Packers on Thursday night at 8:20 p.m., officially kicking off the 2019 NFL schedule. It's the 14th year in a row that the Packers vs. Bears has taken place in the prime time, tied with both the Cowboys and the Giants series as the longest. Aaron Rodgers looks to snap the Packers' 2-year playoff drought, while Mitchell Trubisky hopes to get the Bears back to the postseason after a stellar 12-win champion in 2018. The latest Packers vs. Bears odds list Chicago as a field goal favorite, down from an open 3.5, and the over-under is at 46.5 points. Before you make any Bears vs. Packers picks or 2019 NFL predictions of your own, you need to hear what Sportsline NFL expert RJ White has to say. This concludes our sportscast. Now back to you, Ashley.
Thank you, Olivia. This concludes our weekly Veterans Memorial webcast. Thank you for watching and have a good day.